I'm joined here today with Becca from the SPCA and this beautiful dog, Duchess, and we're going to try to give her, find her a new home. So can you just tell me a little bit about Duchess and how she came to the SPCA?
Yeah, so she was originally a transfer in, and then she was adopted for a little while from us, but they realized that she was not very good with little kids, so under kind of the age of 5, she was a little bit stressed out with kids, so she would do better in a home, so she came back so she could be better placed, sort of thing. So she came back, and we're hoping to find her a home with either just adults or, you know, teenage kind of age as well too. We think anything a little bit over the age of 10 she would be a little bit more suited with, especially just since kids that are just a little bit older, they seem to know to give them a little bit more room kind of thing to breathe, and if they're getting a little bit agitated, they know to leave them alone. So, but otherwise she's very, very sweet girl. She's very well trained, and I think she would be easy to continue to train kind of thing, house trained, everything like that. And she just loves being with adults for sure. Like she came in today and wanted to meet everybody kind of thing. So she's very good that way, and she's good with cats as well too. So we know that for sure with her. But yeah, I mean, other than that, other than the young kids, she's really a unique gal.
Playful,
yeah.
Just wants to be loved by obviously, you know, kids and adults who know how to, you know, treat a dog. You know, little kids, they mean well, they just want to pet the dog, but sometimes they don't know.
They don't know the limitations.
Yeah, and how hard to pet them, or how to avoid them getting bit and stuff like that. And that's obviously important. But how is she, like playful wise? Like, is she a little bit rougher? Is she, does she like play fetch and all those kind of things?
Yeah, so from what we found out, she does like to wrestle a little bit, and sometimes she can get a little bit stronger than what she needs to be, but she's really good with correction too, kind of thing they said. So for the most part, she just gets a little bit mouthy when she's playing, and you know, fetch, she loves fetch, tug of war, things like that. She plays it all kind of thing. So she's a very active and friendly girl. Yes, so she's all those games she's really good at, I think. Yeah, for sure.
And house trained, is she fairly okay with not going in the house?
Yeah, they said initially like she had a couple accidents, but once she kind of got into her routine, she was perfectly fine. She never had another accident in the house.
And I probably should have asked earlier, but how old is she? I know some people...
You know, I'm not 100%. Like, she is a little bit of gray around the muzzle, so we think she could be at least 4 or 5 years old.
Okay.
But not. She's still, like I said, she's got a lot of life left in her. She's quite bouncy still. She does need to learn to not jump up as much. We did notice that a little bit coming in here today, but it's more or less just she just wants to be kind of as close as possible to you. But, yeah.
And health-wise, how is she?
Good. Yeah, we haven't had an issue with her. Like I said, she was a transfer in, so she was all health checked there and everything before too. And then we'll make sure that she's all up to date on any vaccines that she may need again before going back out to her new home. But yeah, other than that, she's quite happy and healthy.
And we talked a little bit off camera about upcoming events that are happening. Do you want to just tell us about that?
Yeah, so we have our adoption weekend coming up at Pet Value this weekend. So I think Duchess will probably join us at one of those days for sure, just to try and find some of our animals their new forever homes. So that's all this weekend. So I believe Friday it's from 4 to 7. And then Saturday they are having a barbecue as well. So that's from 1 to 5. So come out and have some food and everything, and come see some animals as well too. And we'll be there from 1 to 4. And same with Sunday as well. We'll be there from 1 to 4 as well too.
Okay, well, perfect. Thank you for coming in.
Yes,
and
definitely.
Thank you, Duchess, as well. And hopefully this weekend we could probably find her a home and all the other animals that you have left still. But thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, or us.